Yo, what's up, Red Faction? Today, we are currently live over on Purple, so if you want to stop on by, please do. But real quickly, we are going to watch the update from game director Joe Blackburn. This was released about half hour ago. We're going to give our first initial reactions to it and everything. So please, if you like this video, just hit the freaking like button. I don't care. You don't have to sub or do all that noise. Just hit the like button if you enjoyed it, if you enjoyed what was talked about, if you enjoyed what wasn't talked about. If you just don't like me, well, tough. You're here anyway, so deal with it. But let's get into this.
Hi everybody, I'm Joe Blackburn, the game director for Destiny 2. I'm sure with the announcement today that the final tape is coming out on June 4th, there are a lot of questions on, hey, what's the team working on?
Okay, so final shape is confirmed to have been delayed until June of 2024. That much we know. I mean, that's why this season's gonna be so freaking long. Coming up tomorrow, actually.
What's the content that's coming out before June? So I wanted to step by down here in the stream room today and drop by with some classic Joe handwritten notes and talk about what we're doing between now and June. I think this is going to be a
Hopefully something
pretty
good.
short video, so I want to get right into it. Let's start with the obvious stuff. Tomorrow, Season of the Wish launches. We're super excited, not only about the story.
Wait, a new season tomorrow? No. I thought we were just going to have one long continuing. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll stop.
Content of this season, but how it's going to roll into the final shape. So I hope the small army of you out there with your Last Wish raid jackets are wearing them with pride. I know I will be. Then, on Friday, we've got Warlord's Ruin. It's a new dungeon coming to Destiny 2.
Okay. So that's the name of the new dungeon that's coming on Friday. Warlord's Ruin. Okay. The name itself. Hold on. Let me fix this. Because my freaking shit is not going correctly. Sorry.
That I would love to talk to you all about, but because I'm at the studio, I'm like a little worried that someone from the Raid and Dungeon team is going to hear me and like come barreling through the door. So we'll let you all see that for yourselves. Speaking of group content, let's talk Fire Team Finder real quick. Recently, we put out some messaging on how Fire Team Finder is going to roll out. I just wanted to give a little more context here. I don't think this is hyperbole when I say the Fire Team Finder is going to change the way so many of you interact with Destiny 2 on
No, it won't. I say that not to be crude or anything. I say that because it's going to help a lot of people do what they need to do. But for me, I find it like, for me, it's been a lot harder to just like delve into a lot of this other stuff because for me, I want to go into this knowing, hey, these are the people that I know can do this. But this Fireteam Finder is going to be like, what if you have it turned on and someone comes in and completely like looks to mess with you? I feel like that's something that's going to happen. You're going to have trolls come in and just try to ruin your time, and then they'll leave. I don't know. These are my thoughts. I'm not going too deep into it.
day-to-day basis. That being said, it's a pretty big technical change to the game. So we're going to be really careful with how we roll this out. We're going to be doing limited windows with limited activities to start. This is going to allow us to collect the data we need, take it on, see how server stability is affected, take it off, make changes, and then roll it out better and better each time. Ultimately, what we're going to be working towards is a version of Fire Team Finder that you can use for raids, dungeons, strikes, PvP, whatever you want that
See how we didn't mention Gambit? Yeah, so did I.
needs a group in the new year and right before the final shape. PvP. So last time we talked a bunch about PvP. I just wanted to give an update on where we are. We've got a Crucible Labs mode that we've been experimenting a lot with called Checkmate. We're going to do two things with Checkmate this year. we're gonna take Checkmate and put it onto the core Crucible playlists. It's gonna be like 66 control unranked. We want to see how the Checkmate rules that we've been experimenting with interact with a larger Crucible ecosystem. But ultimately, what we're trying to do with Checkmate is not create a third or a fourth way to play the game. Checkmate is all about a more deliberate Crucible. So we want to take the rule changes for Checkmate, be this slower ability recharge rate, or different rules around special ammo. We want to find the stuff that's working, and we want to start porting those rule changes over into the core Destiny 2 Crucible. This is about creating a Crucible that is more strategic, is more focused on your guns, and is more focused on the loadout that you're bringing in to fight with. Speaking of Crucible, let's talk maps.
Okay.
So not.
Hold on. Let's go over that real quickly. Taking Checkmate and putting it over the core function of Destiny 2's PvP experience. Yeah, do that, please, because I would like to not have to worry about, little Timmy in the corner with his frickin' aping shotgun. Or be spammed by like 50 dozen stasis grenades. That to me seems a little better.
Not only do we have the Citadel coming to Destiny 2 this week, we also are still cranking out maps for the map pack that we talked about earlier this year. This is going to be coming out in the new year all at once. We've got 3 maps. One on Europa, one on Neomuna, and one on the Terraform Pyramid.
Wait a second. A Europa PvP map, which we haven't seen a Europa based thing since what? Frickin' one of the battlegrounds on Europa from Season of the Seraph. Okay. Second, another Neomuna. Not another one. The first Neomuna map. Okay. And then the Terraform Pyramid. You talking about the one from WoW? Because I think that's the one he's talking about. Interesting. Wow. If only another game mode got maps like that.
I actually got a chance to play test these again yesterday. I'm really excited about all of them. I think I did the best on the Europa map, but right now I think Neomuna is pretty really excited to see how it's built and continued over development. Really excited for them to get in hand. They're all sort of Jav 4 size.
Some more Jav 4 sized maps? Okay. No problem, because everyone loves Jav 4. I think when we see Jav 4, we're like, yes. Because it's the perfect blend of corridors, open spaces, and good mid to long range fights. So more maps of that size and that caliber? Okay. No real huge maps. No maps like frickin' Disjunction.
We've been putting out a lot of larger maps. We want to put out maps that are going to be able to really excel in modes like Trials of Osiris and competitive playlists to really balance out both these larger experiences and more, close quarters experiences as well.
The only problem with that is shotguns and fusion rifles. And the hand cannons, submachine gun spammers.
Ultimately, this is not everything that we're doing in PvP, so keep your ear out for socials. We're trying to make sure that the Destiny 2 Crucible is built for those folks that love to log on and play Destiny PvP every single day. All right, let's see what's on page 2 here.
I mean, before he goes on to page 2, hold on, Joe. Give me a second. Let me talk. Let me spit. Okay. I get onto Destiny because I want to shoot things in the face. I don't care if it's a Guardian. I don't care if it's a Drake. I don't care if it's a Knight, a Wizard, or a Cabal Warbeast. You're in my way, you get shot in the face. And the best way to experience both of those things, shooting Guardians in the face and shooting frickin' random ads in the face, is where this frickin' thing comes from. But Joe's about to talk. Maybe he'll say something. Maybe there's a glimmer of hope.
I think the big question in everyone's mind is, okay, but Season of the Wish content is going to roll out. Talk to me about February through June. So, starting in February, we're going to be rolling out more content that's available to anyone who plays Destiny 2. It's going to start slow in February with things like Moments of Triumph and a series of progression, reward-centric weekly quests for calling wishes. I'll let the folks on Reddit theorize on what they think these wishes could be. Then in March, we're going to be pulling Guardian games in, and this year it's got a revitalized focus on this sort of class v class competition that we think really is going to accelerate the creative and the excitement around the event. But ultimately, we're trying to get towards April and May. We're going to be talking about a new period of Destiny we're calling Destiny 2 Into the Light. Now, as we get closer to Into the Light, we're going to be talking more about it in the new year. But this is really built not only for the folks that have played Destiny for 5,000 hours, but also for your friends, for your family, for people that are just getting into Destiny and want to prepare for the final shape. We're really excited about the content and rewards that are coming in this, so please stay tuned. We'll be talking more about what's happening in these sort of 2 months before the final shape as we get closer. But all of that aside, what most of the team is working on right now is what's coming out in June, the final shape. We know there are high expectations for the way that we're going to put a bow on this 10-year saga of Destiny 2. We know that y'all are expecting awesome, gorgeous new locations, a bunch of new stuff to fight, and a bunch of new ways to fight it. All alongside a story that has to stand side by side with some of the best stories our studio has ever told. I'm gonna be honest. We've been holding some cards close to our chest on this one. And I'm gonna ask that you bear with us for a little bit longer. Because we think a bunch of the systems and the gameplay that we wanna talk about are things that you need to see, not just here. So in April, when we come back with gameplay from the final shape, we want the game to speak for itself. All right, I promised I wouldn't take as long this time. I've got a bunch of playtests to run to, so thanks so much for spending some time with me this morning. I am going to see all of y'all this week in Season of the Wish. Thanks again.
Okay. Now, I know I sound like a broken record when I'm about to say this. But with all these changes that they're making, and yes, I am hopeful for the fact that PvP is going to get better, that the stories are going to be great, the locations are going to be great. We're going to have more than just, the standard, like, 3 to 5 maps we're going to play on. My issue with this is, why is it out of the 3 core modes that you have, PvE, PvP, and hybrid, you talk about 2 of them, but you give a middle finger to the last one? Because 3, I'm sorry. To me, that just doesn't seem fair to the people that, when they log on, they're not going straight into Strikes. They're not going straight into Crucible. They go straight into the hybrid game mode because they like it, they enjoy it, they want to have fun with it, they want to be able to not only shoot ads in the face, but have this real competitive nature without having to worry about someone else's, like, oh my god, here, look at this. This is, this. So I enjoy the update and everything. It's glad to hear that they're doing stuff. But my only issue is that one core game mode is basically being like, okay, we're gonna PVE. We're gonna raise you up. We're gonna make things easier for you, better for you. PvP. Oh yeah, you're getting better too. Hybrid just sitting there like, please sir, can I have a crumb? Like literally, that's what it feels like. It feels like hybrid just gets kind of pushed away, while everything else eats. You guys are having gourmet food and everything, eating this really expensive stuff, and this guy's and hybrid's in the corner eating freaking stale cereal with powdered milk. Like that's what that all feels like to me. You know, oh PVE going to be better, going to be better, going to be better. PvP, we're finally going to be better. We're going to do shit right for you. And then hybrid just sitting there like, nah, fuck you. Okay. Like to me, honestly, that's not that's not fair to those of us who have spent hours in PvP in hybrid, hours grinding, getting better, learning the mechanics, learning how to do this stuff, and then taking that and then also doing PvE, also doing PvP. But but that's the problem. So, that being said, I'm going to end the video off. We're going to go into Trials of Osiris over here on Purple. Red Faction, if you enjoyed this video, do whatever the hell you want. If you're tired about hearing me rant about freaking hybrid, tell Bungie to do something about it. Because until that happens, I'm going to talk your ear off about it because I like hybrid. So, that being said, have a good one, y'all.